Welcome to Brown's Rod and Custom, your home for street rods, muscle cars, and Volkswagen content. This is my dad, Big Ron. He's our body man and fabricator. This is my beautiful wife, Megan, our editor-in-chief and supporter. And this is me, Adam, the designer and mechanic for our projects. If you find our videos helpful, like and subscribe for more content.
Hey guys, all right, we need your help. So we are very close to 3,000 subscribers. We're averaging about 100,000 views a week, and we've got about 2,800 subscribers. So if you guys could hit the subscribe button for us, we would greatly appreciate it, and it would really help us in moving these projects along and our channel. So if you could do that for us, we'd greatly appreciate it. Thank you. And on to the video. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Brown's Rod and Custom. It is Sunday, I believe the 13th, of July 13th. It's about 10:53. We just got back from Lowe's. Had to pick up some chemical stuff, some acetone, some rubber gloves, spray bottle, that kind of thing. Because we're metal conditioning our 58 Chevy Apache here. And there's just a whole lot of steps to this, and we've been trying to use vinegar and water, and it just takes too long. So what we're gonna revert to here is the Eastwood Fast Etch, which is basically an acid. So you kind of gotta suit up for this and wear a mask and do all that. And so that's what we're gonna be doing. We're running out of the pre-green painting prep, so it says you can use acetone. So we went and got a thing of acetone over here. That's that blue container here. So that should take it off. But basically we spray bottle it on, scuff it up with a Scotch-Brite pad just like the vinegar, and then you let it sit. I think they said for... How long you let that... Keep it wet for 30 minutes, and then take it off with the acetone. So that's what we're going to do. It should be way quicker process here. And see where we get. Now, of course, naturally, the weather's back. It's black out there. That's not blue, that's black. And we've got this guy sitting out here. So, kind of got to get some things rolling. It's not supposed to rain today, but you know, yeah. So, it's Florida. It's probably going to rain. So, anywho's, we're going to get on this. This is what we're doing today. We're going to try to get the metal conditioning done on the whole truck. Inside, outside, get it all done. And then start with all metal and bodywork. And tomorrow, I've got to go do something tomorrow that's going to pretty much take up my whole day. But Big Ron's going to be here, and he's going to start, continue on the bodywork, or start, or wherever we end up getting. So tomorrow you should definitely be seeing all metal body work on, like, in here, up here, up here. All these kind of things are going to start happening here where we put on the cab corners. This is going to quickly start looking like something way better than it does right now. And it looks kind of cool right now, but it's rough. It's going to turn a corner here real quick. So that should be exciting for you guys to see. And as we get this areas done, you know, if we get the interior done, maybe we'll prime the interior. I don't know. We'll see where it goes. But we're going to just play this by ear. So stay tuned. Whole lot more coming for you today, guys. I'll bring you along for the ride. I'll set up the camera. You guys can watch us spray this stuff on here and, you know, do all that, and kind of talk you through the process too, in case you want to do it at home. And I'll make sure we get all this stuff out and we can go over what it actually is and how to do it and all the things, so you guys know. So stay tuned. We'll see you in a little bit.
guys, so here's kind of where we're at. Big Ron's been going around it. You can see him all suited up over here. He's using the Eastwood Fast Etch, which is this right here. Okay, some pretty serious stuff. It's acid. So that's why he's all gloved up and masked up. The last thing you want in your eyes, for sure. So he's went around and did the entire front. He's also hit the dash, the door jambs. Now we still haven't done really the inside. He did the dash, but we still got to probably hit the roof and this back area here. He did do some of this. You can see the wet part. Now this here, I'm going to hit with the bower before he does that. But yeah, we still got to do from there on up and so on. There's still some spots, but basically what you do is you spray this stuff on, you go over it with a Scotch-Brite pad, and you keep it wet and you let it sit for 30 minutes, and then you take acetone and wipe it off, and that neutralizes it. Am I pretty close?
Yeah, or painting prep.
Or the pre-green painting prep right here.
If you buy it from Eastwood.
If you buy it from Eastwood, that stuff. We just don't have enough of it to do the whole thing, I don't think. But that's the plan. Now we did pick up some acetone. I showed you guys that in a little bit earlier. So that's what we're doing. We're gonna get this thing. It should be over 50% metal conditioned here in a minute. And then we'll be moving on to spreading all metal and stuff here later on, maybe here tomorrow. So see where we get. So far so good on the weather, boys. It's lightning over there, and that decided to go that way. So we're getting a little lucky. So stay tuned. Looks like the weather gods are being generous today, so we're gonna keep working as long as we can. So we'll bring it all to you here in a minute. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Hey guys, welcome back. Alright, so we just took lunch. Now what you got now is Ron's going inside here and he's fast etching the interior. We've already done the dash and the jams, door jams. But now he's hitting the roof and some of the other parts. I'm trying to stay out of it because it's pretty much acid. I went ahead and used the pre-green the green fast prep stuff from Eastwood and wiped down the cowl in the firewall one more time for a second time and got a little bit more off of that. Just trying to make sure I get it off, neutralize what I put on or what Ron put on. So we're getting there. Just want to give you guys an update. Interior's going, weather's holding up, which is exciting. Be a great day to be out in the thing. It's beautiful out here right now. It cooled off a little bit and we got a nice breeze, so that's also helping. But anyways guys, this stuff stinks. I'm gonna put on a mask. I just wanted to show you what we're doing. See you in a minute. Hey guys, welcome back. All right, so we are metal conditioned. It is right about 3 o'clock on Sunday. Really happy with how it turned out. The Eastwood Fast Etch was definitely the way to go over the vinegar and water if you have it. But I highly recommend, the acetone did not work as well as we wanted, but the pre-green painting prep from Eastwood here worked really good. So taking it off, Big Ron's working on just little spots, but all in all, we are officially done with all this metal conditioning stuff. So as far as the cab goes, we have not done the doors. Those will come later. But as far as the cab's concerned, the interior, the exterior of the cab, we're really happy. So what's going to happen is we're going to let this sit here and just dry and do its thing overnight. And then tomorrow, Big Ron's going to come in here and start bodywork. And what he's going to start with is all metal. And it's kind of like a metal body fold, right? And he's going to start on all these areas where we welded in all these patch panels. Like right here, right there, all the way across. Pretty much anywhere that needs it, honestly. Here, there, down in here, up in there, all of this junk. Where we put the cab corners on, the gas filler door area, this up here. You know, just really start dialing this in. And like we've said before, the dash is pretty much perfect. I could prime and paint the dash literally today and it would look amazing. So we're not worried about the dash. There's not a dent in it, a scratch, it's dialed. So that's really good news for us. Floor's done, right? Back here's pretty much done. So what we're dealing with on the inside is that area right there where we welded this patch panel in. And we're also dealing with this here, which we need to hit where we had to make our own patch panels. And then we're gonna cut this out here, this cancer here. You guys can see that. We're gonna cut that out right here and go up to about here. Put in a new piece of metal across there, and that'll take care of that on this side. And then we're gonna make the lip on the back side. But the good news is this lip is still here, right? So we can make the other lip match this lip and spot weld it into this, and it should be perfect. So that's kind of the idea there. But yeah, back of the cab really isn't that bad. Really doesn't require much. There'll be a lot of all metal down here where we put the bottom on. You know, that'll happen. But really the worst part of this truck right now is the back window area and some of these things, which will be just a matter of cutting this out, making a new piece, welding it in, finding some good metal, probably on the lip here. Cut it there, weld it, boom, done. Taking care of some of those things. There's not many of those, and we should be cooking with hot grease here. But this is what the Eastwood Fast Etch looks like after you put it on. It's got like an oxide coating, I guess. That protects it, so that's kind of a good thing. We're going to need that, but yeah, that's where we're at, guys. I mean, if you look at these jams, this one looks pretty good. You know, we got a little bit of something there we'll do a little something with, but you know, this door jam's pretty good. We'll have to do a little work right there. This is pretty good. We'll have a piece to put in here. And then otherwise, I mean, truck's not in that big, not in that bad of shape. So once the body work starts happening, this truck's gonna look dramatically better in a hurry. And then the second it gets the primer on it, it'll look like a completely different truck. Because you won't, all of a sudden, you won't be able to see all these things that we did. And they just go away. We'll know where they're at, but most people won't. So, except for you guys that have, you know, I think there's somewhere around, you know, 500,000, maybe something like that, that are watching these. That'll probably know. But other than that, we'll be, you really won't be able to see it. So that's kind of exciting. I'm excited to, I love seeing the bare metal. I really like that look. I mean, like, I wouldn't be completely against just clear coating the damn thing, but you know, that's not really an option on this one. But you know, once you get the primer on it and it starts going down that path, it really starts to come into its own, and that's going to be exciting. So stay tuned for all of that. We're going to wrap this one up here. We're not really doing anything else to it today. Just really letting it dry. We're probably gonna have a beer, jump in the pool. I still gotta drive to St. Pete and get my wife. There's a lot of things. But I will give you your daily Volkswagen thing content. There she is, in all her glory. Now we do have a subscriber who just started a YouTube channel. I believe it's JC Motorworks. Okay, he's building a Volkswagen thing just like this. I don't remember his 73 or 74, but Volkswagen thing, I want to say 73. You guys should go check out his channel and support him. Really good guy, and he should have some pretty cool content for you guys here coming up soon. So definitely check him out. That's JC Motorworks. And again, if you're into the Volkswagens and whatnot, he's going to be building one on there, so I think you'll like it. Well, anyway, guys, if you're watching this, please like and subscribe. We do have the merch you guys know about already, but I'll say it again. We got all the Volkswagen thing merch you ever want on our website, brownsrodandcustom.com. Go check us out over there. If you guys want to support us, that'd be a great way to do it, and we would really appreciate it. Also, check us out on TikTok, Browns Rod and Custom, and I'm kind of putting a little different content over there. Most of the same stuff, but they're seeing things that are different than what you're seeing, but still kind of the same deal. But you guys are getting the long form videos and stuff that they're getting, you know, shorts and whatnot. But anyways, hope you have a good one, guys. We'll be back tomorrow for bodywork. Bodywork begins tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. Have a good one, guys.